Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie day trade setup for today. We're going to start off on the weekly quickly, and I've got this level drawn in here, and you can see the previous swing low on the weekly, which we broke quite convincingly. Now, the important thing that I want to show you here, so that's 44,191. If we come to the daily, you'll see that is the bottom of our range. Okay, so that level, we used it as resistance here, fell off, came back up, broke through, used as support, kind of closed below it, closed above it, and now we've got this top level that we are flirting with at the moment. So yesterday was a public holiday. We did have the international markets moving up, so there is sort of so there are a few minor breakouts, but they're actually testing top of ranges at the moment. So nothing really to write home about. And at the moment, we've got a bit of a fall in oil again. So oil's down, Brent crude is down, 13% at the moment. Not Brent crude oil. So WTI is down 13%. Crude oil's only down 3%. Then we have the Rand, which is sitting at 1882, so that's recovered slightly since last week. 10 cent at the moment, which is flat, 0.1 down, 0.1 up. So by the looks of things, we're probably going to get a bit of a flat to slightly small gap up open trade. I think that's pretty much what I think is going to transpire. We're either going to be flat or ever so slightly up, and then we're going to fall off. It's going to take a lot to get through this level, okay? And what's happening on the international markets, I don't think that catalyst is going to come from there. Not until sort of tomorrow. So tomorrow the Feds will be announcing what their next stimulus plan is, and then the other thing is that we've got Google, Facebook, Amazon results this week. Google is today, or Alphabet. So that's what's transpiring at the moment. Now, as far as the Aussie is concerned, we had a trend line break and rejection. Okay, then move this down. We had another trend line break and rejection. Now we are forming another trend line, and this trend line, by the looks of things, is what they're trying to form a channel on. Okay, now I always get worried when I see a run up a trend line like that. Okay, so you can see it's just running on the same trend line like that. That was the start of it, those couple of bars, and now it's continuing. So I always get worried when I see that. So it does look like a flat top triangle. So if there is a breakout, it's going to be significant. Probably get stopped by the gap, and then a move back down to come and test this level. So for me, as long as in this area, going to have to see a breakout and a retest of that area, that will get me long. Okay, then I'll take that with some conviction. But for now, I'm pretty much the same as what I am on all the other markets. Very neutral right now. So we are range bound. Okay, and if I use this level here, you'll see we formed a smaller range on Friday. And if you look to the left, you can see all these areas here and see how significant those two areas are. So oscillators are not really offering anything at this stage. They're pretty messy as far as I'm concerned. I want to see some good groupings, and there's nothing there. So I suspect we're either going to get more of the same, or we're going to have some kind of catalyst. Now, for day trading setups, I don't want to have to sit and do this. So I want to be able to get in, set my targets, and get out. So this scenario at the moment is fairly frustrating for me anyway. So what I'd be doing if I was trading that the data sort of the lower time frames, and it's in a range like this, is basically be trading long off here and short off the top. Okay, but it's damn difficult. It's easier said than done, especially when you're starting off in the morning and you see this as a double bottom. You say, right, I'm waiting for a double bottom, and it doesn't happen. Anyway, So I can't really see a structure that I'd be interested in. We've closed below this fractal here. See, there's a fractal. We closed below it. This bar's a nonsense bar, so ignore that. For as long as we are above this 150 EMA on any time frame, the trend for that time frame is up. If we're below that 150 EMA on any time frame, the trend is down. So if I come down to the 5 minute here, you'll see most of the day the trend was up on Friday. You can see how we used the 150 quite extensively to bounce off. Okay, so that trend is up until the close, and we've closed below it on the 5 minute. Okay, so just using that same logic on the hour, you can see for as long as we're above the 150, the trend is up, and the trend has been up for quite a few days. If we come to the 3 hour, okay, we had a breakthrough close, the trend is up at the moment. But these oscillators on the 3 hour do worry me. Okay, on the daily, trend is down. So we are coming up for retracements at the moment and a retest of areas of what used to be support, which is now resistance. Okay, so I'm kind of, with all that rambling, I'm very neutral at the moment, and I'm going to want to see some proper breakouts and rejections, retests, before I even consider getting in on this market at the moment. So basically, after my reviews this morning, I'm going to be sitting outside in the rain, because there's no ways I'm putting my money on the market when it's like this at the moment. So I suspect tomorrow is going to be the day where we'll get some catalyst that's going to drive us in a direction, but I can't see anything happening today. So we're probably going to be range bound on Aussie. So probably more of this. And it's just damn difficult when you see 400 pip candles, which in normal circumstances would be a fairly good indication that there's some really strong buying, and then immediately reverse off with another probably 500 points to downside, and then another 500 points to the upside, and 500 points. I mean, it's just ludicrous. Anyway, so for me, I'm sit on hands. For as long as we're going to muck around in this range like this, I'm sitting on hands. What could happen today is we could fall off, but I don't know. I don't think so. Not with the US markets having a good day yesterday, but they're all at major levels, and they're all waiting for the catalyst now of to hopefully push them up, and or it could drive them down. So I think that's kind of where we are at the moment. Okay, so yeah, so I'm sitting on hands. I'm not really trading this, especially not if we're going to muck around here. And this level to the upside is way too strong for my likings, that we're going to just break through it. So for us to break through, we're probably going to have another higher low, higher low here, and then another attempt. But we created a lower low here. You see there? So that's pretty much double top. Let me just put this level in. So that's kind of the area that I'd want to see us break through in order for me to be convinced that we have something brewing to the downside. Okay, but for now, purely neutral. I think the longs have played out, and I don't see any shorts at the moment. So yeah, we will wait and see what transpires. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.